We've all had moments when our minds start spiraling into negative thoughts, nagging feelings of doubt, fear, guilt, shame, blame, regret, justification, whining, complaining, or anger that can take on a life of their own. Repetitive thoughts can create something bigger. They can grow into thought forms and thought form entities, mental forces that can overpower your mental landscape. Just like it's easier to stop a train at the station than when it's racing down the track at full speed, it's easier to stop negative thoughts in their early stages than it is to wrestle a fully grown thought form or a fully formed thought form entity. So how do you stop your mind from running amok before it gets out of control? The problem is your mind can turn against you if you let it. So don't let it. Don't let it start with a single thought form and keep growing. Take charge, take control. Maybe you've been doubting yourself, feeling insecure or frustrated about something that didn't go your way. If you dwell on that thought, if you let it loop around your mind again and again, it can become something much bigger. It can become a thought form. A thought form is a cluster of energy created by repeated thinking. And if you allow thought forms to go unchecked, they can evolve into a thought form entity, a mental entity. And they feed off your emotions and can affect your mood, your behaviour, and even your health. If you've ever seen someone stuck in a cycle of negativity, struggling to break free from repetitive worries or fears, you've witnessed the power of thought forms and of thought form entities. Just like a train leaving the station, they can gain momentum, and once they've gathered speed, they're much harder to stop. Does your mind ever feel like it's running the show, dragging you into endless loops of overthinking, worry, or self-criticism? It can be frustrating. You know deep down inside that negative thoughts sabotage your peace, your manifestations, your productivity, and your relationships, but somehow the more that you fight them, the stronger they get. Just like an inmate running an asylum, your thoughts can start controlling your life, leading to stress, anxiety, and emotional exhaustion, if you let it. So don't let it. And the more you let your mind spiral, the harder it can be to regain control again. It's essential to nip your negative thoughts in the bud while they're still manageable before they transform into something that's more difficult to deal with. But how do you do that? How can you regain control of your mind and stop negative thought forms from growing and from running amok? Step 1, catch the thought early. The first and most important step is to catch the negative thought early before it gains momentum. When a negative thought pops into your head, acknowledge it, but don't feed it. Recognize it for what it is. It's just a thought. It's not reality. To stop a thought in its tracks, try these techniques. Mindfulness, Old Faithful mindfulness. Be present and aware of your thoughts. When a negative one arises, just observe it without attachment. Labeling. Simply say to yourself, this is a negative thought. By labeling it, you can distance yourself from it and break the thread. Shift your focus. Redirect your attention to something positive or something more productive. Because the faster you switch gears, the less power the negative thought has. Step 2, reframe and replace. Once you've caught the negative thought, you need to reframe it. Ask yourself, what's the truth? Often negative thoughts are distortions of reality. They exaggerate the bad and ignore the good. For example, Instead of thinking something like, I'm never any good at this, I'll never be any good at making videos, I'll never be any good at singing in public or servicing my car myself. Reframe it as, I'm learning and setbacks are part of success. Instead of, I'm not good enough, try something like, I'm growing and improving every day. By replacing negative thoughts with positive, empowering ones, you can weaken the thought form and replace its energy with something constructive instead. Step 3, build a mental defense system. Stopping negative thoughts isn't just about reacting or responding when they show up. You also need to build a mental defense system that prevents negative thoughts from taking root in the first place. Meditate regularly. Meditation helps you to become more aware of your thoughts and trains your mind to stay calm and centered. Affirmations. Practice daily affirmations that reinforce your positive beliefs. When you fill your mind with empowering thoughts, there's less opportunity for negativity to take hold. Physical activity. Regular exercise helps reduce stress and anxiety, making it easier to maintain a clear and positive mindset. Healthy lifestyle. Take care of your body. Take care of your body with good nutrition, hydration, and rest. Because when your physical health is strong, your emotional and mental health follows suit. By consistently practicing these techniques, you can build a mental defense system that not only stops negative thoughts in their tracks, but also prevents them from gaining momentum. You've got the power to stop the train before it leaves your station. Which habitual thoughts have been holding you back? Which habitual thoughts would you love to stop in their tracks? Catch the thought early, reframe and replace it, and build up your mental defense system. Stay on track, keep yourself accountable, establish and maintain a healthy mindset and a clear mind. No one is going to do it for you. You have to do it yourself. I'm really grateful that you show up. Please like, share, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.